On a Monday, I figured let's lay out the week, see what it looks like weather-wise, temperature-wise, and something new and creative because Valentine's Day is on the way. I'm going to show you a dish that's perfect for 2 or for 20. This is just going to be really delicious, but some simple tricks. You know, somebody recently asked me, what makes a chef? And I would say true dedication and understanding the ingredients. So let's make life really simple with great smoked salmon, wonderful pasta, shells, and wait till you see our tricks of the trade to make it easy, and you'll really enjoy to serve this on Valentine's Day or any day. So stay with me. I'm coming back in a few minutes to start whipping up goodness. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I have a little seasoned butter. You can use regular straight salted butter. And I have 2 shallots that have been chopped up. We're going to saute that lightly till it's translucent, which means that it's tender, but you don't want to get it brown. So that's going to be a good flavor component in this dish. Now, I was at the farmer's market the week before last and I picked up double from Peperonata Pasta. Always a great stop when you get fresh pasta. So got the jumbo shells, so that's going to be worked on. Last week in preparation of the Super Bowl, I cooked up some lobsters from Lots of Lobster to put some lobster meat on the macaroni and cheese side, as well as Philly cheesesteak, and we know how that worked out. So I saved the shells and I actually made my own lobster stock. So this is going to be really important for a flavor profile, but don't worry if you don't have lobster stock, because what we're doing today is I bought a lobster bisque over at the fresh market. So that's going to be our underlying sauce. So let's move this out of the way and let's get started with the ricotta cheese. We're going to add an egg, and what the egg does is it really makes it very fluffy, and that's what we want. We want a light filling, just like if you're making manicotti or lasagna. Okay, so we'll give that a little stir, and then I have some smoked salmon spread. Now, budget-wise, this is going to help because I'm using that duck trap smoked salmon, which you can find in most gourmet markets, and it's really a good product. So to cut the cost a little bit, we can add this mixture of the smoked salmon spread. So that has the cream cheese in it that's going to give it some good flavor, right? So we'll do that. We'll add some salt and pepper, balancing out the seasoning, because we do know that smoked salmon generally has a fair amount of salt in it. So there we go with duck trap smoked salmon, 1 package, and we're going to whip that in as well, okay? We're going to check on the shallots, and they are just about done. So when they're done, we're going to pull the pan off away from the burner just for a moment. I'm going to deglaze the pan with my lobster stock. You do not need this process, or you can even use milk if you want for a balance with that flavor. Now, when we come back, we'll add the cheeses, some fresh chopped spinach, and we will start stuffing the shells. It's delicious, and you're going to want to make this dish often, but hold it down for Valentine's Day. This is a good one. So we're playing the shell game today. We've taken the ricotta cheese, added 1 egg, the smoked salmon spread, and the chopped smoked salmon. Now I'm going to add a pretty healthy handful of freshly grated mozzarella cheese and just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. This is probably one of the only times you're going to see me where I mix any type of seafood in with dairy. I'm not usually a huge fan other than cream, you know, to use it this style, but this dish just screams that it marries well together. So you have all those different cheeses, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in some fresh chopped organic spinach. Even if it says washed on the container, always rewash it and pat it dry well. Okay, so we give it a good stir. We'll have a little bit of spinach left over we can make a salad out of. So now you're going to take a casserole dish or a pie plate, and what I did was on the base of it, instead of making a homemade lobster sauce, which you have to make the roux and all those steps, I bought some lobster bisque. So this is going to work really flavorfully well and save me a minimum of an hour prep on the other side of the sauce. So take those shells, stuff them. Little trick if you want to add some chopped shrimp into it or any other type of seafood that you want to combine it with. Crab meat would be very good. I'm a purist. I just like the smoked salmon. I love this balance of, and remember, smoked salmon spread will really help make it extra creamy because it has that cream cheese in it. So we load the shells up. You don't want them overflowing though, because we're still going to top it with a teeny bit of the lobster bisque and a little bit more cheese. Season with salt and pepper. It's going to go in the oven uncovered for about 15 minutes. Then we're going to put just a little drizzle of the lobster bisque on top and make that beautiful sauce. And then we'll top it with a little Parmesan cheese. Fresh minced chives will bring it over the top, and a little dill. We'll come back in a few minutes and we'll see what John Scalzi has to say about this dish.
Okay, I can't wait to try this. This is awesome.
It's really creamy, it's decadent, but it balances, right? The cheeses with the smoked salmon. Good.
I'll tell you what, that really is awesome. Now, for a lot of people, I think it might be surprising to fill a pasta dish with a white sauce and
I know,
salmon,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
I remember years ago you asked me to make salmon lasagna. You came
Right.
over to my house when we shot this
right.
segment there, and I know you like it, so I thought, John
Delicious.
will love this. You can add diced shrimp, lobster, anything you really want, but man, this is the ultimate to
It's a really
me.
nice
It's creamy
recipe.
and fresh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really good stuff. And there's your final product, all baked up and ready to go. I'll tell you what, it looks good. Recipe for it's on our website, mysuncoast.com. Go on there, check it out. Give you all the video instructions, the shopping list. And Judy, excellent, excellent recipe here.
Thank you, sir.
Nicely done.
Thank you.